Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I also rise to appreciate the committee and to thank the chair for this initiative and this very serious issue in terms of rejecting the draft Salaries and Remuneration Commission's regulations. Madam Speaker, one of the things that we have to ask ourselves, as much as the new constitution, the 2010 constitution, gives us an opportunity to appreciate that we can agree and support each other, the most unfortunate thing is that the Salaries and Remunerations Commission has deliberately refused just to work with other organizations. And the issue of salaries is not just the issue of Parliament, because whenever we talk about it, people think we are talking about Parliament. But you realize there are different commissions. We have the Judicial Service Commission, we have the TSC, we have many other commissions, and each of them, the most important thing the Salaries and Remuneration should do is to sit down and agree on recommendations that can favor. I have never seen in the world, even in the ILO agreements, even in the ILO labor laws, even in our own labor laws, even when you are in an institution and you're a CEO and you demote, you cannot remove the salary. But you find that the SRC has powers at any given time to decide today you have to earn this and tomorrow you can earn less. I think one of the things now we should go back to SRC is to look at how have they been, what formula do they normally use in terms of looking at different institutions? And why is it, Madam Speaker, when we agree that you are in the same scale with, for example, permanent secretaries, for example, CSS, and yet you find yourselves earning less, remuneration in terms of allowances less, but then nobody comes and tells you the reason. And I think if indeed they did a job analysis of each of these institutions, then you are able to determine what type of job group can you give each. And I think where we are now in conflict with them, it is just this issue of public participation. And SRC just refusing to appreciate the CBAs that have been signed in this country, and also allowing that after every 3 years, you are able to come up just the same way the law says after 3 years, you must promote. Then after 3 years, SRC should come and define and say, these are the job groups that we have defined, this is what we need to pay. The most sad part was when they decided now the ECD teachers can earn at this level. And you realize, if there's anything, everyone that we are here proud of, is the foundation you started with when you joined your ECD school. That is the teacher who starts your foundation. In Europe, those are the teachers that are most acknowledged, paid well. But you find in our country, Kenya, SRC, who also women are there. And I will tell you, Madam Speaker, women are the ones who, most ECD teachers are women. Are we saying that this is a commission that does not even look, that does not even quantify to see the job that this teacher is going to do? So for me, as we reject, we want to also reject other regulations. And we are telling Chair, during the last, in 2017 to 2022, there are many regulations, Madam Speaker, that were passed that need to be relooked at. As much as SRC, and we have to now redefine in the Constitution, Parliament is the arm that deals with regulations, that you must approve those regulations on the floor of this House. So therefore, as I support the committee in terms of rejecting these regulations, I just want to say it is time also for SRC to ensure public participation is taken seriously, and also, as we launched today, open partnerships, open government partnerships. We want to now to see how we can work together with them in openness and transparency on how they deal with these issues. With those few remarks, Madam Speaker, I beg to support the rejection of these regulations.
Very well spoken, member for Dagoretti North. The Honorable Bidu Tubi, member for Isiolo South. Seems to have stepped out. The Honorable Pauline Lenguris, member for Samburu County.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for granting me this opportunity to support the motion on the floor. I want also to inform the House that I'm a member of that committee, and we have sat as a committee and went to